SN2F from University of Rizal System. Imagine a world without forests, without rivers teeming with fish, without the sound of birds chirping in the morning. Imagine a world where food is scarce, the air is polluted, and extreme weather events are the new normal. Sounds terrifying, right? But what if I told you that this future is not just a possibility? It's a reality we are heading toward if we don't protect our planet's biodiversity. Biodiversity is the foundation of life on Earth. It is the network of plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms that create the world we live in. From the air we breathe to the food we eat, everything is connected to the richness of life surrounding us. But what happens when this balance is disturbed? How does this relationship between different species, known as symbiosis, play a role in sustaining ecosystems? And most importantly, how can we, as individuals, contribute to saving the biodiversity that keeps our planet alive? Today, we'll explore these critical questions and discover why biodiversity is not just about nature. It's about our own survival. What is biodiversity? Biodiversity refers to the variety of life on Earth. It includes all species of plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms, as well as the ecosystems that they create. But why is biodiversity so important? Biodiversity is important because ecosystems stability. Biodiversity plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of ecosystems. Every species, from the smallest microorganisms to large predators, contributes to ecological functions like nutrient cycling, pollination, seed dispersal, and climate regulation. When species are lost, ecosystems can become unstable, leading to issues such as soil degradation, reduced water quality, and increased vulnerability to natural disasters. The second is food security. A diverse range of crops and livestock ensure a stable food supply by reducing the risk of widespread crop failure or livestock loss due to disease, pests, or climate change. Monoculture farming, growing only one type of crop, makes food systems more vulnerable to these threats. Whereas biodiversity in agriculture increases resilience. Traditional and indigenous crops often have natural resistance to harsh conditions and pests, helping communities to adapt to changing environments. The third is medical advancements. Many life-saving medicines are derived from plants, animals, and microorganisms found in nature. For example, the pain reliever aspirin originates from willow bark. Another example is the anti-cancer drug paclitaxel or Toxol comes from the Pacific yew tree. Another example is the antibiotic penicillin was discovered from a type of mold. Biodiversity is essential for future medical breakthroughs, as undiscovered species could hold the key to new treatments for diseases. The fourth is cultural and economic impact. Many indigenous communities rely on biodiversity for their food, medicine, and cultural traditions. Their knowledge of the land and its resources has been passed down through generations, contributing to sustainable practices. Additionally, biodiversity supports industries such as ecotourism, fishing, and agriculture, which provide livelihoods for millions of people worldwide. The loss of biodiversity can threaten these economic and cultural systems, leading to displacement and loss of heritage. But biodiversity is under threat. Deforestation, pollution, and climate change are pushing many species toward extinction. So, what can we learn from nature to restore this balance? The power of symbiosis. Nature thrives on relationships. Symbiosis is the interaction between different species, and it happens all around us. Nature is built on relationships. These relationships, known as symbiosis, allow species to support each other and survive together. These are the types of symbiosis. Number 1. Mutualism. Both species benefit. In mutualism, both organisms involved gain something from the relationship. It's a win-win situation. Examples are bees and flowers. Bees collect nectar from flowers for food, and while doing so, they help flowers with pollination. Another example is clownfish and sea anemones. Clownfish get protection from predators by living among the stinging tentacles of sea anemones. In return, clownfish help clean the anemones and may even scare away their predators. Another example is humans and gut bacteria. Certain bacteria in our intestines help digest food and produce vitamins while they benefit from a warm, nutrient-rich environment. The second type of symbiosis is commensalism. One benefits and the other is unaffected. In commensalism, one organism benefits from the relationship and the other is neither help nor harm. Examples are barnacles and whales. Barnacles attach to the skin of whales and travel through nutrient-rich waters, filtering food from the ocean. The whale is unaffected. Another example is epiphytic plants and trees. Orchids grow on trees to get better access to sunlight and rain, but they don't harm the tree. Another example is remoras and sharks. Remoras or suckerfish attach to sharks and feed on leftover food. The shark doesn't gain or lose anything. The third type of symbiosis is parasitism. One benefits at the other's expense. In parasitism, one organism benefits while the other is harmed, though not always killed. For examples, ticks and mammals. Ticks latch onto animals and suck their blood. This weakens the host and may spread diseases. Another example are tapeworms in the human intestine. Tapeworms absorb nutrients from the human host's food, which can cause malnutrition. Another example is mistletoe and trees. Mistletoe attaches to a tree and draws water and nutrients from it, which can weaken or damage the tree over time. Our relationship with nature should be like mutualism, not exploitation. But how do we make that happen? Science's role in protecting biodiversity. Science plays a critical role in understanding biodiversity and developing solutions to protect it. Let's explore some of the ways science is helping. These are the ways how science helps. Number 1. Conservation science. Conservation science is a field focused on understanding and protecting the Earth's biological diversity. This includes species, ecosystems, and natural resources. It combines knowledge from biology, ecology, environmental science, and even social science and economics to create strategies that protect nature while considering the needs of human communities. Biodiversity is essential for ecosystem health, climate regulation, food security, and even medicine. As human activities like deforestation, pollution, and overfishing increase, conservation science helps prevent species extinction, habitat loss, and ecological imbalance. The main goals of conservation science are preserve endangered species. Conservationists works to protect species at risk of extinction due to human activity or environmental change. Another goal is protect and restore ecosystems. This includes rainforests, coral reefs, wetlands, and grasslands that are crucial for climate balance and biodiversity. Promote sustainable resource use, ensuring that natural resources like water, timber, and fish are used in a way that doesn't damage the environment. Empower local communities. Many conservation programs involve indigenous and local populations who are deeply connected to the land. Another way of how science helps is sustainable technology. Sustainable technology refers to tools, innovations, and systems designed to minimize environmental impact, conserve resources, and support long-term ecological balance. It plays a crucial role in reducing pollution, lowering carbon emissions, and creating cleaner and more efficient ways of living. The core principles of this are resource efficiency, using less water, energy, and raw materials. Renewability, relying on resources that naturally replenish. Waste reduction, designing products and systems that generate minimal waste. Circular economy, promoting reuse, recycling, and sustainable product design. Examples of sustainable technologies: renewable energy, solar panels, wind turbines, and hydropower provide clean, renewable resources of electricity that don't emit greenhouse gases. Green architecture, buildings that use eco-friendly materials, efficient insulation, natural lighting, and renewable energy system to reduce environmental impact. Electric and hybrid vehicles, designed to reduce fuel consumption and air pollution. Smart agriculture, using precision farming tools and data to reduce water and fertilizer use while increasing crop yield. Sustainable packaging, alternatives like compostable containers, paper-based materials, or recycled plastic help reduce landfill waste. Sustainable technology is key to building environmentally friendly cities, industries, and homes. The third way on how science helps is climate change solutions. Climate change is one of the biggest challenges facing humanity today, caused largely by the burning of fossil fuels like coals, oil, and gas. It results in rising global temperatures, sea level rise, extreme weather events, and disruptions to food and water supplies. Climate change solutions aim to reduce the causes or mitigation and prepare for the impacts. Adaptation. Mitigation strategies. This focus on reducing greenhouse gas emissions and preventing further damage. Examples are transitioning to renewable energy, replacing coal and oil with solar, wind, geothermal, and hydroelectric energy. Energy efficiency. Designing energy-efficient buildings, appliances, and transportation systems. Carbon pricing. Policies like carbon taxes or cap and trade to encourage industries to lower emissions. Afforestation and reforestation. Planting trees to absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Sustainable farming. Reducing methane from livestock, minimizing pesticide use, and protecting soil health. Adaptation strategies. These help communities adjust to the current and future effects of climate change. Examples are building seawalls and flood barriers. In coastal areas prone to rising sea levels and storm surges. Developing drought-resistant crops to ensure food supply during extreme heat and dry periods. Water management systems that store and conserve water during shortages. Improving public health infrastructure to handle heat waves, new disease patterns, and climate-related illnesses. Education and community planning to raise awareness and prepare for climate impacts. How biodiversity and symbiosis affect human well-being. Biodiversity isn't just about protecting wildlife. It's about protecting ourselves. A healthy planet directly impacts our well-being. These are the reasons why biodiversity matters to humans. Number 1 is better health. Access to nature and green spaces isn't just good for the planet, it's great for our health too. There are mental benefits. On physical health benefits, spending time in green areas like parks, forests, and gardens encourages physical activity, which reduces the risk of diseases like obesity, diabetes, and heart condition. Clean air from trees and plants improves lung function and reduces respiratory problems. On mental health benefits, nature has been proven to lower stress, anxiety, and depression. Even just walking in a park or sitting under trees can calm the mind and reduce cortisol. Exposure to natural settings improves concentration, mood, and emotional well-being, especially for children and people with mental health conditions. There are also immunity boosts. Studies show that time spent in natural environments can strengthen the immune system by increasing the activity of white blood cells and reducing inflammation. Green spaces promote social connections and a sense of community, both important for long-term mental and emotional health. 2. Economic benefits. A healthy environment supports a healthy economy. Investing in sustainability opens doors to job creation, innovation, and long-term economic growth. Ecotourism. Destinations that protect their natural beauty attract tourists for activities like hiking, diving, birdwatching, and wildlife safaris. This generates income for local communities while encouraging conservation efforts. Sustainable farming. Farming methods that protect soil, water, and biodiversity are not only better for the environment but also more resilient to climate change. This method often reduces long-term costs and boosts productivity, helping farmers earn more sustainably. Renewable energy. Solar, wind, and hydropower are booming industries. They create millions of green jobs in construction, maintenance, research, and installation. Unlike fossil fuels, renewable energy sources are infinite and reduce dependence on expensive, polluting imports. Green innovation. Businesses that focus on sustainability, like eco-friendly packaging, electric vehicles, or zero-waste manufacturing, are rapidly growing and becoming more competitive globally. Number 3. Disaster resilience. Nature acts as a powerful defense system against disasters, especially in the face of climate change. In wetlands act like natural sponges. They absorb excess rainwater during storms, helping prevent floods in surrounding areas. They also filter pollutants from water, improving water quality and reducing the spread of disease after storms. Forests. Forests stabilize soil and reduce erosion, especially on mountains and hillsides. They regulate water flow, preventing both droughts and floods by capturing rainfall and releasing it gradually. Forest canopies also cool the local climate and reduce the risk of heat waves in urban areas. Mangroves and coral reefs. Mangroves protect coastlines from storm surges and rising areas. Coral reefs act as natural wave barriers, reducing the force of oncoming waves during storms and tsunamis. Urban green infrastructure. Cities that plant more trees, use green roofs, and build rain gardens are better equipped to handle heat waves, heavy rainfall, and pollution. What can we do? So, how can we, as individuals, contribute to biodiversity conservation? Protecting biodiversity isn't just for scientists. It's something we can all do. Here are some ways to make a difference. Here are the ways on how we can protect biodiversity. Number 1. Support sustainable practices. Supporting sustainable practices means making conscious choices in your daily life to protect the environment and ensure the future well-being of the planet. Buy products from ethical sources. Sustainable seafood. Choose seafood that is certified by sustainable practices, such as those marked with the Marine Stewardship Council or MSC. This ensures that fish are harvested in ways that don't deplete oceans or damage marine ecosystems. Eco-friendly brands. Support companies that prioritize sustainability, use renewable energy, and reduce waste. Looking for certifications like Fair Trade, Certified Organic, and B Corporation to ensure ethical practices. Fair trade products. By purchasing fair trade products, you help provide fair wages and better working conditions for farmers and artisans in developing countries, while promoting sustainable agriculture and fair business practices. Reduce plastic use and switch to biodegradable materials. Avoid single-use plastics. Say no to plastic bags, bottles, and straws. Use reusable alternatives like cloth bags, stainless steel water bottles, and bamboo or metal straws. Opt for biodegradable products. Whenever possible, choose products made from natural materials like bamboo, paper, or biodegradable plastics that break down easily in the environment. Reduce packaging waste. Look for products with minimal or recyclable packaging. Consider buying in bulk to reduce the need for individual plastic containers. Number 2. Reduce waste and carbon footprint. Minimizing waste and your carbon footprint is crucial for reducing your impact on the environment. Every small change can contribute to a more sustainable future. Reduce single-use plastic and recycle properly. Limit single-use items. Single-use plastics such as plastic cutlery, food packaging, and bags contribute to waste and pollution. Avoid them by opting for reusable options like glass or metal containers and wooden or metal cutlery. Recycle properly. Educate yourself on what can and cannot be recycled in your area. Properly sorting recyclables reduces contamination, increases recycling efficiency, and ensures that materials are repurposed. Composting. Start composting organic waste like food scraps, which can reduce landfill waste and create valuable nutrient-rich soil for gardening. Use public transport, plant trees, and save energy. Public transportation. Instead of driving, take the bus, train, or bike. This reduces greenhouse gas emissions, conserve energy, and help reduce traffic congestion. If you drive, carpooling is a great option to lower your personal carbon footprint. Plant trees. Trees are nature's carbon sinks. They absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. By planting trees, you can help combat climate change and contribute to healthier, cleaner air. Energy conservation. Be mindful of energy usage in your home. Switch off lights when not in use. Use energy-efficient appliances, and consider switching to LED bulbs. You can also install solar panels to further reduce reliance on non-renewable energy sources. Number 3. Get involved in conservation. Taking an active role in conservation efforts can make a tangible difference to protecting the environment and restoring natural ecosystems. Volunteer for beach cleanups or tree planting programs. Beach cleanups. Join local groups that organize beach or river cleanups, removing plastic and other waste from the oceans and shorelines, reduces marine pollution and protects marine life. Tree planting programs. Trees provide crucial habitat for wildlife, help prevent soil erosion, and are vital for absorbing carbon dioxide. Participating in community tree planting not only supports reforestation but also builds stronger local connections with nature. Wildlife monitoring. Many organizations offer opportunities to volunteer in wildlife research and monitoring. This might involve tracking species populations, helping with wildlife surveys, or working in sanctuaries. Support environmental organizations. Donate. Financial support to environmental NGOs help fund crucial conservation work like wildlife protection, habitat restoration, and climate change advocacy. Fundraising. You can help raise awareness and fundraise for causes that matter. This could involve organizing events or sharing campaigns on social media to increase public involvement. Advocacy. Join efforts that influence policy decisions in favor of environmental protection and biodiversity conservation. Number 4. Advocate for change. Being an advocate for environmental protection means raising your voice for positive change and inspiring others to take action. Sign petitions and support policies that protect wildlife and forests. Petitions help gather support for causes that can influence government policy. Signing and sharing petitions for wildlife protection, forest conservation, or climate action can help amplify these efforts. Support legislation. Lobby for policies that promote environmental justice. This includes supporting bans on single-use plastics, advocating for climate action, and pushing for stronger protections for endangered species and forests. Government advocacy. Write letters, attend town hall meetings, or participate in protests that demand more sustainable practices from local governments and businesses. Educate others, spread awareness in schools and communities. School initiatives help organize sustainability events, eco clubs, or educational campaigns in your school or university. You can teach students how to reduce waste, use less plastic, or even start small gardening projects. Community engagement. Organize talks, workshops, or movie screening in your local community center or church to raise awareness about environmental issues. Social media advocacy. Use your platform to educate your followers about environmental challenges and share solutions. Social media is a powerful tool for spreading awareness and influencing change on a global scale. Public campaigns. Organize campaigns or collaborate with environmental organizations to create and distribute resources that teach people how to live more sustainably and protect nature. Nature has always been our greatest teacher. It shows us that survival isn't about dominance, it's about connection. If we learn from biodiversity and embrace symbiosis, we can build a future where both people and the planet thrive. The choice is ours. Let's work together to protect the world we call home. Thank you.